Howdy folks, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're going to be tackling the question of what happens if you destroy the Warthog on a mission Glass in Halo 5 before the soldiers get in. Bit of a mouthful there, but basically on a mission Glass, that's the one where you first arrive on the planet Meridian and you're heading to Meridian Station. There's a bridge here that you need to cross near the beginning-ish, where you see there's a Warthog on it that when you get close enough, gets attacked by these Promethean soldiers, and they toss the driver and gunner out, and they take over the Warthog. And that's when Locke says, I think it's Locke at least, he says like they can drive or something like that. But yeah, so we're not gonna be saving those Marines today or whatever. But we are gonna be seeing what happens if we blow up that Warthog first, and then let the soldiers spawn in. So to do that, my buddy here has a rocket launcher. He's just going to fire at the Warthog to blow it up from a distance before the Promethean soldiers spawn in. And now we are just going to get a little bit closer, but as you can see, it is completely blown up. So let's approach it and spawn in the soldiers and see what happens. So once we get around here, this is where they spawn in. And as you can see, something very interesting did happen there. It would appear the soldiers did still spawn and they still jumped on the Warthog, but it seems like they tossed something out of it. So let's do that again, and let's get a closer look this time as we blow it up, and let's see. Let's get a better view of exactly what happens. So using the sniper rifle, I'm going to zoom in without getting too close, and you can see that it's got a driver and a gunner on it. So firing the rockets there. The gunner is dead, but the driver's still alive. Now let's completely blow it up. So even though it's completely blown up, the Warthog's actually still active. You can see its consoles, the screens, the lights are all still on. And then the soldiers spawn in, and well, actually the one that pulls the driver out is dead, but the driver still flies out by himself, while the one that jumps on a turret kind of tosses nothing. So it's weird actually. The gunner dies, but the Promethean soldier that pulls the gunner off is still fine, while the driver lives, but the Promethean soldier that pulls the driver off is dead. And basically it's like a little flip-flop situation there, where the Promethean soldier on the back pulls on nothing, while the driver in the front, who's somehow still alive and sitting in a blown-up Warthog that's still somewhat active, just like, you know, magically flies out of the Warthog there. And the soldier on the back does briefly get on the blown-up turret and kind of just like stands there in a turret-holding pose, very briefly, and then gets off and just resumes his normal AI. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Now, this was thanks to someone that actually tipped me off about this, about the soldiers still getting on, and I decided to check it out and take a closer look. Now, unfortunately, I could not for the life of me find that message where the person told me about it, and I forgot who it was. So, whoever it was, I am so sorry that I forgot what your username or whatever is. So, if you were the one that tipped me off about this, do give yourself a big shout out in the comments below. And I do want to thank you a lot for this, and once again I'm so sorry that I forgot who told me about this, but it was a very cool find, and getting an up close look at it, it was very interesting with what happens, and you know, I never would have expected it either myself. But yeah, so that's basically what happens if you blow up the Warthog before the soldiers spawn in and get on it. The driver lives, and the Prometheans still hop on it as if it's, you know, the same. So it's basically just a scripted animation there for the most part. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did find this to be interesting. And if you did enjoy this video, as always, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything else for me to check out or look into, just let me know, and I'll do my best to get around to it. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.